76ers 2-0 after winning both games at home. Advantage 2-0 over the Lakers. Minnesota, San Antonio tied at a game apiece.
Getting things started for game 3. He is out. Anunoby, they're hoping it's not a start instead of him. Philadelphia going with the same starting 5 to phase that. Our officiating crew tonight here. Philadelphia controls.
Philly wants to run.
Embiid one-on-one. They send a second body. Repost. Spray it outside. George got it. A 3.
I think if you're going, Nowitzki made that point about Karl Anthony Towns. It's the same with Joel Embiid.
And Hart turns it over. Edgecombe is
well, 4th best three-point percentage in the playoffs.
3 behind just Curry and Thompson.
Well, if Paul George can make a 3 in 80 more games, he can overtake Steph. Absolutely right. Only 80 more playoff games.
7-0 lead for the 76ers. Hart drives it. That banker doesn't go. Embiid a factor defensively. Maxey flick it over. George hot hand. No.
Teams want to run. New York wants to keep the tempo up as much as they can. Embiid now on Josh Hart. Paul George, who did a pretty good job on Towns, will start that way tonight.
Step back Jay. Brunson too strong. Game 2. They were down 99-96. Backdoor. George adjusts and flushes.
That's way too easy. The Knicks have to do a better job on that flex cut.
Protects and scores.
Riding a 5-game playoff winning streak, and a number of those have been blowouts. Hart tried to knock it away. Once again, got his hand in there. Embiid picks up his dribble. Kick it out. Maxey extra. Edgecombe deep corner.
So persistent, he picked up the foul.
9-2 advantage here for Philly. Brunson one-on-one with Maxey. To the corner. Hart misses on a 3-point territory during the regular season. Not so here in the postseason. Maxey lost it. And it's an over.
Great job taking care of the ball in round 1 against Boston. But here against the Knicks, they have struggled.
Obviously no OG Anunoby. What are they going to miss without his presence?
Everything. He has been maybe the best shooter in the play, probably at both ends of the floor.
Karl Anthony Towns gets to the rack to cut into this Philly lead. George bounce it. Embiid partially blocked on the inside. Away with it. Here's Brunson on the move. Stop and go. Brunson all the way. Tipped home by Hart. Early offense, Embiid. Double team. Embiid is fouled. Towns. Philly triggers it. George gets the step on Hart. Nice defensive effort there by McBride. And now it's one-on-one. Shot clock down to 6. George rises up. Connects from the... He's just looked fresher.
He sure has. That jump shot has been pure. We always know he can get a shot. Great size and can play off the dribble.
Brunson drives it. 3 defenders there. Towns with the...
Well, I like it with Towns. I said it earlier. They're going to play you with a small, get your head under the rim.
Look, Maxey. And a step in by Maxey. Anunoby has put up big numbers in the playoffs. 21.4 points per game. Injured his hamstring in the 4th quarter of game 2. So Deuce McBride getting the start.
And Anunoby's done that on 62% shooting and 54%
finish. Pedal to the metal. Edgecombe gets cut off there by Hart. He grabbed his finger. And he's been dealing with some pain there. Embiid one-on-one with Cat. Embiid got it. 17-8 Sixers. Embiid returning after missing game 2 with hip and ankle trouble.
Jumper. Josh Hart was established on that screen, but then got the elbow out.
Inside, Oubre. And Brunson goes down. The jumper in, out, and in again. Towns fake on a 3.
Right side for McBride. Shot clock is winding down. McBride looking for a runway. Pulls up. In and out. Towns close.
3 of his shots.
20-10 Sixers. McBride works over the screen to deal with the rookie Edgecombe. Hart goes down.
Literally every call and non-call.
Mikal Bridges, his numbers have really picked up. Last 3 games, just under 20 points per game. Screen set by Towns. Robinson, who was not available last game. Late scratch with an illness, now in there for New York. Embiid goes between the legs on that feed for Maxey. Oubre, the corner 3 does not run. And it's a heartbreak for New York. For Josh Hart.
Hart great in the open floor, one of the best coast-to-coast guys in the league.
George against Hart, step back. Oh, it's for George. He is 5 of 7 from the field.
Well, game 2, he had 11 points in the first 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Let's see if he can sustain a little bit better tonight.
Jalen Brunson sticks it from long range. Maxey in motion to the rim. 25-15 Philadelphia. Bridges squares and connects from long range.
Doing better and playing some of the most consistent basketball of the season, guys.
All right, Cassidy, 7-point advantage here for Philadelphia. Under 4 minutes to go in the first. Drummond in, Grimes in. George against McBride. George goes to work. Spins.
Did a great job there. Great closeout. Outstanding defense. He's just not big enough. They don't have enough size to guard Paul George.
Brunson works his way into the paint and then loses the ball. Scooped up by in 12. Drummond. Dishing. Oubre. Couldn't touch Knicks. Maxey gets it out for Oubre. One-on-one with Brunson. Tries to anchor down. Oubre. The turnaround rims out. Forward. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Brunson the handles. Steps through. And misses on the right-handed baby hook.
Trying to ask.
Robinson on a handoff for Brunson. Just the second team foul for Philly. Shamet now in the game. They'll drive it, fade it, and score.
It's Brunson's pick and roll there, trap deep. But as he got it out, Shamet able to attack and score.
George. Las Vegas Saturday. NBC and Peacock, the Pistons and Cavaliers at 3. Saturday on ABC, Thunder and Lakers at 8:30 Eastern. It's foul in the regular season.
But he's 4 for 9 in this series.
Started hitting corner 3.
Question, he made all 3 of his shots. He's actually, the biggest thing he did is he can defend. You can switch him on pick and rolls, and he can guard just about anybody on the floor.
Knicks are shooting 50% from the field, and that number could drop, but it's at 37%. They are 2 of 5 here in the first. Bridges nearly lost it. Gets it back from Robinson, 8 to shoot. Using the screen, Bridges fades. No, Robinson couldn't grab it initially. Brunson takes the baseline, floats it
in the first 2 games, but it's been a huge part of their offense all year.
The former Knick, Quentin Grimes, misses on a 3. We hit 1 minute to go, opening quarter. Brunson zigzags, feeds it, the former Sixer Shamet. He hits from the corner. 29-25, Sixers up by as many as 12, currently a 4-point lead. Embiid one-on-one, Shamet, who showed for a moment. Joel Embiid now with 4 points. Brunson off the mark, rebounded by Edgecombe. Edgecombe flying down the floor, Euros to the rim, the flip doesn't go. Out to defend Brunson. 10 to shoot. Bridges penetrates, slips inside for 2. Grimes. The corkscrew.
In that outfit.
Al Alvarado is in for New York, so Brunson gets a breather. Karl-Anthony Towns playing with 2 fouls. It's an isolation against Barlow. Start of the second quarter. Clarkson, the push shot, and he gets the roll.
Karl-Anthony Towns right now would rather pass than score, Cassidy.
Maxey floats. Tyrese Maxey now 2 of 2 from the field.
But for the Knicks, that's great that they've limited him to 2 attempts.
And Towns is not looking to score, but looking to just make the right play.
Yeah, there's no double team here. And yet what he's looking is, do I have a team?
They're in with Alvarado, joined by Hart, Shamet, Clarkson, and Towns. Here's Shamet trying to get the step on Maxey, accelerates. Oh, what a sweep! The Knicks have cut it to 2, just over a minute gone by in the second quarter. Embiid, Maxey, Barlow, Edgecombe, and Grimes, 5 on the floor. Kick, Edgecombe. Hart the box out, what a trick.
Tremendous rebounder, then he pushes in transition.
Oh, and it's Hart.
Shamet, his first shot of the night, the corner 3, well contested, knocks it in, and then comes back here. Baseline reverse with him. When he rebounds, he pushes the ball and leads the break, and he can both finish and make plays for others.
First free throws.
Attire, not as much Knick apparel as we saw in the playoffs 2 years ago here.
Missed them both. So the Knicks get a reload. Timer is down to 6. Hart watched by Edgecombe. Switch. Hart to Towns. They're going to run out of time. Too late.
New York is 7. New York has offset that by a great advantage on the board.
Embiid tries the Euro. Towns couldn't grab it. And Grimes took a shot to the face. Shamet is 4 of 4 from the field. He's got 9 points. It's a 13-4 New York run. We're all tied up. George. Working against Shamet. George knocked away. Gets it back. Couldn't recover.
Physicality has picked up. That should be a foul.
And the Knicks can take their first lead of the night. Towns. Engulfed by Embiid. Ahead. Maxey can finger roll.
The referees, credit for consistency. They let them each get away with fouls.
So the Sixers go in front by 2. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Hart turns the corner, and he puts it down.
Much of it directed at the referees.
We are tied at 35. Embiid gathers. Embiid, kick it.
Here's Hart again, leading the break.
Towns fakes on the 3. Met there by George. Hart sees an opening. Kicks it up. Hot hit. No. Back top. Alvarado. Got him. A 3. And activity down low as Embiid is on the ground along with Towns, who just keeps saying it because it keeps happening. Their first lead of the night.
And I'm going to call a double foul here, which will go a little bit in Philly's favor because that'll be Towns'. Oh no, they did not call a double foul.
Nope, it's a foul. Embiid and Towns end up down on the play. Towns is trying to make sure Embiid doesn't fall on top of him.
Look, this game is super physical. I know the referees push back on this, but anyone who thinks the game is officiated the same in the playoff.
George defended by Robinson, now in for Towns. Grimes outside. Oubre can't hit the 3. Alvarado tried to box out Grimes, but he got his hand on it for the back tap. Swing. Embiid. Robinson doesn't bite on the fake, and Embiid misses from the bench. Now he's popping off the bench to check in next dead ball. Alvarado defended by Grimes. Robinson tries to set that screen. Embiid comes out. Alvarado beats his man to the spot. Sits. Maxey is in. Lock it up. Throw it down.
by Brunson.
A poster for Mitchell Robinson. Embiid flips it up. He's fouled.
Sure as heck are. No real screen there. Edgecombe took him off the screen. But Robinson just runs to the rim, and Brunson. Great pass, great catch.
Philadelphia started the game 11 of 16 from the field. Since then, they are 3 of 15. And the Knicks have turned this around. Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe, George, and Oubre. The rebounding numbers are very lopsided. 19-8 Knicks.
Well, it's 13-2. Lead has been built.
7 minutes to go in this first half. Brunson operates, picked up by Edgecombe, and Brunson draws the foul. Jalen Brunson is 2 of 8 from the field, 5 points, first free throw attempts of the evening. Averaging 29.5 points per game in the playoffs as a member of the Knicks. And he goes 41-36. Knicks. Maxey over McBride.
Swappers are open.
Embiid on the bench, replaced by Drummond. Circling, Brunson. Swing, McBride. Bridges. Drive it. Kick it for Hart. On the shot clock.
Maxey here against the drop. Just gets space and shoots it over
Here. McBride in for Brunson. 2 seconds. 1 second. Brunson launches and hits a 3.
side by Edgecombe.
44-38 Knicks. Oubre, drop coverage. Denied by Robinson. Tracked down by George. Oubre fades. Air ball. Brunson gets the screen from Robinson. Brunson off the mark for 3. The races. Maxey bounces. Oubre extra. Drummond a 3-ball. Air ball. Put by Oubre. And he's fouled.
Screened by Mitchell Robinson. Drummond not up. Brunson's shot clock. Drummond's got to get up. It's incumbent that Oubre be able to make plays. He turned it over on that one.